never seen you around here before. Are you new?
I've been around for years, but no one visits me much.
Oh, well, now that I know you're here, I'll come and visit you every day. Hey, could I try? Ooh, I poked myself. It's not too bad, though. It only hurts a little.
Too bad. She was actually kind of sweet.
Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today, we're reading Sleeping Beauty. Chapter 1, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Once upon a time, in an enchanted land far, far away, there lived a king and a queen. One day, after many, many years of hoping for a baby, the king and queen had a little baby girl, a princess named Briar Rose. Everyone in the land was so excited about the new baby princess, especially the fairies. You see, fairies love babies. Aw, that's so sweet. So the fairies all got together to plan a party to celebrate little Briar Rose. Fairies also love parties.
Ooh, I love the streamers, Twinkles.
Thanks, boss.
And Sparkle, those cupcakes look scrumptious. Buttercup, how is the music coming?
Great, I've almost got the speakers set up. Speakers work.
Excellent.
Everything was shaping up for a wonderful party. Well, all except for one teeny tiny detail that everyone overlooked. No one had invited Grimsley. Grimsley was not like the other fairies. The other fairies liked to flit and flutter about, singing sweet songs and sprinkling pixie glitter on everything. And Grimsley, well, Grimsley liked to do sort of mischievous things like gluing fairies' wings together. We're stuck! And filling the pixie glitter jars with dirt. And she absolutely loved to put curses on the other fairies.
Curse you! I turn you into a frog.
Hey!
Wow, that is so mean. Grimsley just wasn't very nice. Maybe that's why it never occurred to any of the other fairies to invite her. Anyway, the party started out like any other fairy party. It was lots of fun and everyone was happy until…
What? I just came to bring a present for the baby.
Oh, how lovely. Thank you.
The king and queen opened Grimsley's present, but they were confused.
What is this? A spindle?
Briar Rose is far too young to play with a spindle.
See, kids, a spindle is a sharp, pointy thing used to make yarn. So not exactly a good gift for a baby. But then Grimsley said,
You didn't read the card. It explains the curse.
A curse? Oh no!
This is gibberish.
It says here that when Briar Rose turns 16, she'll prick her finger on a spindle and fall into a 100-year sleep. The only thing that will wake her is true love. And good luck with that. Hard to find love when you're napping.
What did she say?
She just put a curse on Briar Rose.
A purse?
A curse!
Oh no, curses are bad.
That's right, kids. Curses are bad, especially when they're from an angry fairy. Grimsley flew away, but the damage was done. Everyone was majorly bummed out. The next day, the king and queen banned Grimsley from the kingdom and ordered that all spindles be thrown away.
This is a no spindle zone. No spindles.
And it remained a no spindle zone for exactly 16 years. And then one day, a nearly grown-up Briar Rose went exploring around the castle. I don't know about this. What you doing?
I'm spinning.
Really? This is how I spin. Whoa! Makes me dizzy though.
I'm spinning yarn. Then I'll make you a pretty dress.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Hey, I've never seen you around here before. Are you new?
I've been around for years, but no one visits me much.
Oh, well, now that I know you're here, I'll come and visit you every day. Hey, could I try? Ooh, I poked myself. It's not too bad though. It only hurts a little.
Too bad. She was actually kind of sweet. Oh well. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What? No, that can't be. Briar Rose had fallen into a deep sleep. Oh no, just like the curse said she would. When she didn't show up for dinner, the king and queen began to worry. Everyone went looking for her.
Briar Rose!
Briar Rose, where are you?
When they found her sleeping, the spindle beside her, they all knew that Grimsley was to blame. The king and queen were so upset, but Grand Fairy, the oldest and wisest of all the fairies, had an idea.
I can cast a spell that will make everyone in the castle fall asleep and only wake when the princess wakes. Then it will be as if no time has passed at all.
The king and queen agreed to it. Grand Fairy summoned all the magic she could, and with a wave of her fairy wand, everyone fell asleep. Yay, magic to the rescue! Let's keep reading. Chapter 2, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Yep, still sleeping. And they slept and slept and slept. Nothing could wake them up. Over the years, the trees grew around the castle like a jungle, and eventually people kind of just forgot that it had ever even existed. But inside the castle, Briar Rose looked exactly as she did the day she fell asleep. Luckily, Grimsley hadn't cursed her dreams, and Briar Rose had plenty of sweet dreams. One time, she dreamed she lived in a land of puppies. Just puppies everywhere for as far as the eye could see. Oh, so cute! Puppies! And then another time, the puppies were replaced by kittens. Kittens! Oh. Actually, there were lots of dreams like that. Puppies, kittens, ponies, unicorns, hamsters, unicorn hamsters? Pretty much anything cute/awesome, and Briar Rose dreamt about it. But Briar Rose's favorite dream was the one with the prince. Ah, the prince. The prince dream always started the same. Briar Rose would wake up bright and early. Then I would walk into the garden where all the birds and woodland creatures would come out to greet me.
Hi, Briar Rose. Briar Rose is here.
We love you, Briar Rose.
I would do the usual dream stuff like dance around and sing with the animals. But then a handsome prince arrives on horseback. That prince is so handsome. He is, of course, smitten with me and declares he is in love with me at first sight.
Oh, princess, I'm in love with you at first sight. Marry me. I can't live without you.
I hop onto his horse and we fly around. What? It's a dream. Horses fly in my dream. Anyway, then he whisks me away to his kingdom and we live happily ever after. It's my favorite dream. But it was just that, a dream. Oddly enough, there was a prince from a nearby kingdom who looked a lot like the prince in Briar Rose's dream. His name was Prince John. Prince John and his brother Peter grew up hearing the legend of the sleeping princess and the true love that would save her. Everyone said her castle was somewhere deep in the woods, but no one had been able to find it.
No way. I've been all through those woods. That's all just fairy tale stuff.
You don't know for sure. It could be true.
Yeah, right. Next you're gonna tell me that fairies are real.
But remember, kids, fairies are real, and they were on the lookout for a prince who might be Briar Rose's one true love. Ooh, this is so exciting!
He seems like a nice boy.
He doesn't even believe in fairies.
No, not that one. The other one. The one who looks all dreamy-eyed whenever anyone mentions the princess.
Oh, that one. Yes, he does seem nice.
We have to lead him to the castle. Then he'll find Briar Rose, and somehow they'll fall in love. Haven't figured that part out yet.
Maybe we could just sprinkle him with some pixie glitter.
Did you hear something?
Huh?
Gesundheit.
Could have sworn I heard a tiny sneeze.
It was probably the fairies.
Oh, look, he's handsome too.
Let's go tell Grand Fairy and Sparkle that we found the perfect prince.
Twinkles and Buttercup flew back towards the castle, excited to tell the other good fairies that they had found a prince for Briar Rose. But they were suddenly stopped in their tracks. Watch out!
Hello, Stinkle, Butterpoop. What's up? It's Twinkles!
And Buttercup.
What are you doing here, Grimsley? You were banned. Yes, but the king and queen who banned me are fast asleep. What are they gonna do? Snore me to death?
Well, they're gonna be awake soon because we found a charming young prince to come break the curse.
Yeah, we're gonna tell Grand Fairy and Sparkle right now! You are, huh? It'd be a shame if you couldn't do that. What do you mean? What's the matter? Mean fairy got your tongue? Okay, have fun with that. See ya. And I will see ya. Because there is no way I'm going to let you break my curse and spoil all my fun.
Ooh, I didn't see that coming. Let's keep reading. Chapter 3, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. First, let's check on Briar Rose. Still sleeping. Buttercup and Twinkles thought that they had discovered the perfect match for Briar Rose when they found Prince John. But after Grimsley's curse, they couldn't speak. So how were they going to tell Grand Fairy and Sparkles? What would you do if you were there?
Oh, I love charades! A bird! A plane! Superman? I think they're trying to say that a bird attacked them. Why don't you just write it down? None of us know how to read or write. Oh, right. They don't teach that at fairy school. How about drawing? Can you guys draw out what you're trying to say? Grimsley casting a spell, and they can't talk. Oh, Grimsley cursed you and took your voices. But why? Because they fell in love with the prince. Huh? Oh, I know. They found the prince to break the spell. And then Grimsley must have found out and cursed them so they couldn't tell anyone. Now tell us how to find that prince.
Buttercup and Twinkles drew out directions on how to get to the prince's castle, and Grand Fairy and Sparkles set out to find him. Yay, I'm so happy. Let's check on Briar Rose again and see how things are going with her. Still snoozing away. Let's see what she's dreaming about. Ah, it's the one about the prince. Really looks like true love, doesn't it? But wait, what's that? It's the bad fairy Grimsley. Oh no, that's not good. We only want Briar Rose to have sweet dreams. Well, let's get back to the story. When Grand Fairy and Sparkle got to the castle, they scoped it out detective style.
Got him! Let's go! Remember, try not to scare him. Got it! Hi!
Ah!
Oh no! He's out cold.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Hey, just like Briar Rose. She's sleeping, he's sleeping. Match made in heaven. Hello? Prince? Wake up! Oh, Prince! Here, allow me. Hey, wake up!
Ah!
Don't be scared. We're fairies, and we've come to tell you about your true love.
Huh?
But what the good fairies didn't know, boys and girls, is that they were talking to the wrong prince. Prince Peter. The right prince, Prince John, was far away. See, Grimsley had beaten Good Fairy and Sparkle to the castle and captured Prince John. That's right, kids. Grimsley would stop at nothing to foil the Good Fairy's effort to break her spell. What? No, that can't be.
Where am I?
You're in the Enchanted Kingdom, the land of magic and fairies.
And who are you?
I'm Grimsley, the greatest fairy of them all.
Oh, very impressive. And why am I tied up?
Well, I may as well tell you. You are supposed to fall in love with a princess named Briar Rose, aka Sleeping Beauty.
I am?
Yes, but she's cursed to sleep for 100 years, and I can't have you going to break the curse.
Wait, are you talking about the Sleeping Beauty? I knew she was real. But wait, why don't you want me to break the curse?
I don't want you to break the curse because I'm the one who cursed her.
But why did you curse her?
Because I'm a bad fairy and that's what I do. Now zip it before I curse you too.
Prince John had so many more questions, but he decided he'd better do as Grimsley said and zip it. He soon fell asleep and had a dream, a very sweet dream about a lovely princess. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Let's keep reading. Chapter 4, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Prince John had fallen asleep and was dreaming of a princess. It was just a dream, but it felt so real. So real that when he woke up, he was very disappointed to find that he was still tied up at Grimsley's. The good news was the bad fairy was nowhere to be seen. Prince John knew that this was his chance.
I have to escape. Huh, that was easy.
Yeah, fun fact, fairies are terrible at tying knots. That's why they never wear shoes with any laces. Oh, now I get it. Once he was untied, Prince John hightailed it out of there, but he quickly found out he had no idea where he was or where he should go. Meanwhile, Briar was still in her deep sleep, dreaming a sweet dream about her prince. Ah, her dashing prince. But then something weird happened. Her prince suddenly changed into someone else. Another prince. But this prince was all wrong. He said,
No, I don't think this is true love. Sorry.
huh? That part wasn't a dream. You see, Grandfairy and Sparkle had brought Prince Peter to see Briar Rose. They thought he would take one look at Briar Rose and realize he was madly in love with her, but he just saw a sleeping princess with a little bit of drool on her cheek. They asked him,
So, are you in love?
and Prince Peter replied, you guessed it.
No, I don't think this is true love. Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no. Why did you think we'd be in love anyway?
She's cursed into a deep sleep, and only her true love can wake her up. We thought that might be you.
Whoa, this is the legendary Sleeping Beauty. My brother is always going on and on and on about her. It's like he's in love with her or something.
Wait, hold up. You have a brother?
Yeah,
That must be who Twinkles and Buttercup saw.
Where is he?
I don't know. I saw him leaving with some little lady. Hey, come to think of it, she had wings just like you guys.
Grimsley!
We have to go rescue that prince.
Let's go!
Okay, I guess I'll just see myself out.
That was so funny. The good fairies set off to find Grimsley's hideout, but they wouldn't find Prince John there. He was wandering the enchanted forest trying to get to Sleeping Beauty's castle.
It must be around here somewhere.
Prince John was determined to find Briar Rose. He trudged through the mud. He swam through alligator-infested waters. He leapt over pits of snakes. Nothing could stop him. That is, until he got to a very large, very tall brick wall covered in vines.
Whoa, that is one big wall. Whatever, I'll just climb up the vines. Ow, ow, oh, ah, ugh, ah.
You see, the wall was covered in rose vines and prickly thorns, otherwise known as...
Briars.
That's right, kids. Thorny bushes are also known as briars. Prince John wondered if this might be significant.
Hey, briars, roses, Briar Rose. I bet Briar Rose is on the other side of this wall.
And she was. Only trouble was, Prince John would have to climb over the very ouchy wall of thorny briars. But he was determined. The fate of true love kept him going strong.
Aw, true love.
Ow, ow, oh, ouch, ooh, ow.
About 100 hours later, and Prince John was at the top of the wall.
Is this Sleeping Beauty's castle? Wait, what's that noise? That sounds like snoring. This is it. I made it. Woohoo! I'm okay. Time to go break the spell.
Looks like we're on our way to a happy ending, kids. But wouldn't you know it, trouble was a-brewin' in another part of the enchanted forest. Grandfairy and Sparkle had just made it to Grimsley's hideout and found a very angry Grimsley. And kids, when fairies get angry, watch out.
You did this!
Did what?
Released my prisoner!
Oh, you mean Briar Rose's one true love?
We didn't. But looks like he's on his way to break the spell, doesn't it?
Not if I get there first.
And Grimsley shot out like a cannon.
What do you think she's gonna do?
I don't know, but we better stop her.
Oh, not again.
The good fairies knew that they had to stop Grimsley. It was a race against time, good versus evil, but love must prevail. Whoa, that was scary. Let's keep reading. Chapter 5, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Prince John had just made it to the sleeping castle.
Now, let's go save the princess.
Prince John wandered the castle looking for Briar Rose's room, which as it turns out wasn't too difficult.
Well, that was easy. Huh, all right.
Prince John opened the door. You might imagine something like this happened next. My prince, my one true love.
Marry me.
Oh, so cute. But what really happened is this.
Hey, Briar Rose? I think I'm supposed to wake you up. I mean, I don't mean to sound presumptuous or anything, but I might be your true love. It's destiny or something. I guess I'll wait here until you wake up. I'm sorry. This is really awkward. I'm just going to wait outside. Woo! I'm okay.
That was so funny. What was that?
Sorry, I just fell. Briar Rose, you're awake.
Who are... You're my prince from the dreams.
Huh? You dreamed of me?
Yeah. Wait, am I awake or is this another dream? Oh, please, please, pretty, please tell me I'm really awake.
You're really awake.
And she was. Sleeping Beauty was no longer sleeping. Her true love had awakened her by being clumsy and noisy. How romantic. Yay, I'm so happy. Woohoo! Wait, what year is it? How long was I out for? Did you hear me snoring? Oh gosh, do I have drool on my face? Please tell me I don't have drool on my face.
All good.
Thank goodness. So, you broke the spell, huh?
Yes, I'm apparently your one true love. I mean, if it's okay with you.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I already know everything about you. This is so weird, but cool. But just as the two lovebirds were getting to know each other, they heard a very odd noise. What is that?
It sounds like an airplane.
Okay, but what is that?
Oh, I guess those were invented after you were cursed. It's a thing you can fly around in.
Oh, what? Cool! Wait, how long was I asleep?
Like, almost a full 100 years.
Wow, that is so cool. So I'm really like over 100 years old. Is my hair gray?
No, it's brown. I think we should be more focused on that noise because it sounds like it's coming right this way. I'm okay.
Oh, hello, Briar Rose. You're up.
Who are you?
It's the bad fairy. We have to run.
My legs are asleep. I can't move. Watch out!
I am Grimsley, the greatest fairy of evil, and I curse you.
But before she could finish her curse, Briar Rose said, "Pull me out of here!"
Hey, where'd they go?
Once they got out of the castle, Briar Rose tried to wake up the rest of her body.
Better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. Because it's time to run.
Where are we gonna go?
I don't know.
But wherever they ran, Grimsley was going to follow. And she was working up her worst curse yet. A curse? Oh no. Let's keep reading. Chapter 6. Here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Briar Rose and Prince John were on the run from the bad fairy Grimsley. Only problem was they didn't know where to go, so they kind of just ran around, freaking out. Meanwhile, since the 100 years of sleeping spell had been broken, the rest of the castle was waking up.
We're awake! Hurrah!
But the hurrahs stopped when they found that Briar Rose was not in her room.
Where's the princess?
The princess is missing.
That's when, rather conveniently, the good fairies arrived. Grand Fairy and Sparkle were exhausted from flying all over, trying to undo Grimsley's mischief. But they had a job to do, and good fairies never give up. Aw, that is so nice.
So we have some good news and some bad news. Good news is the spell has been broken! Yay! But the bad news...
What are they doing?
Oh, Grimsley cursed them and took their voices. They're trying to tell you the bad news.
Which is that Grimsley is planning another curse. And we're not sure what she's gonna do, but it's probably very, very, very bad. Oh no! She must have taken Briar Rose!
Don't worry, we'll find her. Let's go, gang!
Back in the forest, Briar Rose and Prince John had found what they thought was a great hiding spot. Let's just hang out here for a bit and maybe Grimsley will just give up and leave. But that proved to be wishful thinking because guess who showed up? Oh no, run!
Hey guys, what's up? Are we playing hide and seek?
Grimsley! Yep, Grimsley had found them. Not good.
Let's see. What sort of evil spell should I cast? I could turn you into frogs. That's always fun. Oh, or how about I turn Briar Rose into a frog and Prince John into a fly? And then Briar the frog will eat John the fly. What do you say?
No thanks.
Oh, I could turn you into donkeys. Half people, half horse. Maybe turn you into statues? Oh, I know. I won't turn you into anything at all.
You won't?
No. I'll turn myself into...
a dragon? Ah, this is scary.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Run? Okay, maybe not. Fortunately, help was on the way. The good fairies were flying at top speed, on the hunt for Grimsley, ready to stop her in her evil tracks.
Uh-oh!
What's our plan again?
Find Grimsley and trap her in this bag.
Yeah, I think we'll need a bigger bag.
I have an idea. Follow me.
The good fairies flew right at Grimsley's face. You know, the one that was breathing fire at everyone. Usually not a good idea, but...
Pixie glitter, now!
Hey, get out of here! I can't see!
Ow! I burned myself! Well, maybe you should stop breathing fire.
Never! Ow! Ha! You're in trouble, villain.
Give it up, Grimsley. You're a thief.
Yeah, Prince John and Briar Rose have true love. They broke the spell.
Yeah, love wins. This was like a poison to Grimsley. Bad fairies do not like love.
Ugh, gross! Don't invite me to the wedding.
Don't worry, you're not going anywhere. Except fairy jail.
Is that a thing?
We'll figure it out.
The important thing was that the day was saved. Grimsley was defeated and forced to undo all her evil spells. Twinkles and Buttercup got their voices back, and the Enchanted Kingdom was awake and happy. Normally, we'd say that this was a happy ending, but since Briar Rose and John only just met, let's call this one a happy beginning. That was such a great ending. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye. Hi kids, I'm Miss Booksy and this is Storytime. Today we're reading Little Red Riding Hood, The Return of the Big Bad Wolf. Chapter 1, here we go. Wiggle, snap, Storytime. I'm the Big Bad Wolf. Oh! Isn't my costume awesome? I look just like that silly old wolf who thought he'd eat my grandma. She's gonna think this is hilarious. Oh, look at me, I'm the big bad wolf who stinks like cheese. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna win the costume contest this year. But meanwhile...
And voila! I look just like that silly little girl who thought she could get rid of me. Look at me, I'm Little Red Riding Hood. I'm so annoying. I think I'm the best at everything. Well, we'll see who's the best when I win the costume contest. Ha ha ha.
That is so not cool. Yep, it was a classic Halloween switcheroo. Let's talk about this costume contest. Every year, the town had a big carnival, and the person with the winning costume got a huge prize. This year, it's a Segway. You know, the thingies that you ride around on. I want to win it for my grandma so she can go anywhere she wants. Woohoo! But first, time to trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat! It's the most wonderful time of the year. Wow, this is so fun. Was that? No, it couldn't be. The real Big Bad Wolf was captured long ago. There's no way he escaped. But little did Little Red know, the Big Bad Wolf was on the prowl. And he was being very bad indeed. He stole candies from babies. He knocked over Old Man Jenkins' jack-o'-lanterns.
Hey!
He even drank all of Granny Smith's prize-winning apple cider.
You rascal!
The Big Bad Wolf was all trick and no treat. The townspeople loved Halloween and this mutt was ruining it.
You're ruining Halloween.
But the very last straw was when he ate Granny Smith.
Let me out of here this instant.
Oh no, I hope she's okay. Yeah, remember? The Big Bad Wolf totally had a thing for eating grandmas.
Hello, Sheriff. It's me, Jenkins.
Old Man Jenkins, how are you?
Well, doing all right. But we've got a situation. A wolf dressed as a girl just ate Granny Smith.
A girl dressed as a wolf just ate Granny Smith?
Yes. Wait, no. It was a...
We're on it.
Hello?
How are they ever gonna get out of this one? While all this was going down, Little Red Riding Hood was getting more and more frightened that the big bad wolf was in town. I had to go pick up my grandma before the carnival. Unfortunately, the only way to get there is through the super spooky woods. Extra spooky when it's Halloween, and there might be a big bad wolf on the prowl. Ah! The word had gotten out about Granny Smith, and now the whole town was looking for the culprit.
Arrest her!
It's her!
She's the one who ate Granny Smith! I saw it myself!
I'm innocent! I didn't do it! What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on! Chapter 2, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Little Red Riding Hood was in jail for eating poor old Granny Smith. It's a total mix-up. I didn't eat anybody. It's the big bad wolf who did it.
Yeah? Then why were you hiding? Looking like a stuffed Thanksgiving goose.
A, I was hiding because I was scared. B, I was stuffed with Halloween candy, not a sweet old lady. What am I, an animal? And C, I think you mean a Thanksgiving turkey. Who eats goose?
Well, okay, Smarty. How come you fit the exact description of the perp?
I'm not a perp. Wait, what's a perp?
Perpetrator. The one who is guilty. The girl dressed like a wolf, aka you.
It was the big bad wolf, and now he's out there running around. Little Red Riding Hood was right. The big bad wolf was still out there, and he was heading straight for Grandma's house. Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good.
Trick or treat! Hello, Grandma.
Oh my, what a wonderful costume. You look just like that old wolf.
Why, thank you.
And you sound exactly like him.
Go on.
You even smell just like him. Gee, what a stinker. Uh-oh.
Hey, don't I get a phone call? I want to call my grandma.
That's sweet.
Thank you. Hello, Grandma? Grandma, it's an emergency. I'm in jail. Long story, but I have to warn you, the big bad wolf is back.
Oh, hello, Little Red Riding Hood. So good to hear from you.
The big bad wolf? Oh no! It's the wolf! Sheriff! The wolf is at my grandma's! Oh, you better not eat my grandma, you mangy mutt! He hung up! Rude! Sheriff, let's go get that wolf! That's it! I'm busting out! Now, how do I do that? If I throw this, I can drag the keys toward me. Oh, great idea, me. Bullseye! Bullseye. Adios, sleepyhead. I gotta go fight some crime. Ooh, better fuel up first. Ooh, this is so exciting. Little Red Riding Hood ran all the way to her grandma's house. It was dark and scary, but she was too determined, too brave to be frightened. Okay, I was a little scared until I realized it was just part of my grandma's Halloween decorations. I made it. Time to save Grandma. Yeah! Oh, Wolfie, I'm home.
Little Red, help!
Nice costume. Now let my grandma go.
No way.
Do it, you stinky wolf.
Do I really smell so bad? That's the second comment today. Hey!
Ha! Gotcha! And yeah, you smell like cheese. Take that, bad guy.
Let me go!
This time, you're going to jail.
Yoo-hoo! Don't forget about me!
Granny Smith, is that you in there?
Oh, right! And you spit out Granny Smith this instant!
Okay, fine.
Heavens to Betsy! It was dark in there!
Little Red Riding Hood dragged the big bad wolf all the way back to the jail. There's your perp, Sheriff. A wolf dressed as a girl, not the other way around. Hide these so he doesn't get out, okay? See you later, Wolfie. I gotta go win that costume contest. OMG, I love it.
And first prize, a brand new Segway, goes to Little Red Riding Hood for her wolf costume. Sorry about the mix-up earlier.
No problem, Mr. Jenkins. It happens. Grandma, come try out your new Segway. Woo-hoo! Let's break out the candy. Halloween party time! And that's the story of how Little Red Riding Hood defeated the Big Bad Wolf and saved Halloween. What a great story. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye.
Miss Hat, you have to help me. A villain trapped me in the switcheroo machine and ran off in my body.
Oh no. That's not good at all. You see, the switch only lasts an hour before you get stuck in each other's bodies. Forever.
Forever? And you're only telling me this now?
What are you doing here?
I bet she's trying to steal the switcheroo machine. Grab her now.
No!
Hi.
You have the wrong...
Yeah.
Grace!
We got you, Grace. Game's over. Now what have you done with Drew?
I am Drew!
Oh my gosh.
It's time for a brand new adventure with Drew Pendis and his Mighty Pen Ultimate. In today's episode, we've got a great big switcheroo in store for you. It was time for science class at Cool School, and Drew and his buddies couldn't wait to do a fun science experiment.
Hello, kids. My name is Mishap, your new science substitute. I hope you're ready to switch things up this science class. Boys and girls, feast your eyes on the one and only switcheroo machine.
Wow. Sounds kind of fancy.
But what does it do?
Simple. It allows any two people that step inside to switch places and become the other person. That's the switcheroo.
Whoa.
I want to see if this thing actually works.
Well, why don't you step right up, young lady? Give her a whirl.
Hey, I want to try too.
Splendid. Kids, give a round of applause to our first two switcheroo volunteers.
But meanwhile, Grace Scale was up to no good watching them through the window.
There it is. The rumors were true.
Excellent. Remember, this machine could be the key to taking down Cool School once and for all.
All I have to do is find a way to get in the machine with Drew Pendis. Then, like, we switch places. I get that darned pen, and like, bam! I rule Cool School.
Precisely. Go make me proud. We'll celebrate later with a jar of colorful M&Ms. You know, mean and meaner.
Drew and Nikki hopped into the switcheroo machine. And it worked! They switched bodies.
Still haven't gotten the hair to work right.
Whoa! I'm you. And you're me.
Then Nikki, as Drew, sketched a giant test tube.
I have always wanted to do that.
You can make a ton of thunder in that tube using basic science. First, add concentrated sulfuric acid. Whoa, where did that come from? I really turned into Nikki.
Well, all right then. Time to switch back, scientists.
I was just getting started.
I'm gonna build one of these of my own one day.
Drew and Nikki hopped into the switcheroo machine, and they switched back to normal.
That actually worked. Cool. Well, that's all for today. See you soon for more science fun.
This is really cool.
Ready for round 2, Drewfus?
Huh? Grace Scale? What's going on?
Oh no, the switcheroo machine turned on and... Drew and Grace switched bodies.
Hey, Drewfus, how do I look with this pen?
Give it back, Grace.
You mean Drew.
Then Grace Scale used the Pen Ultimate to turn into Super Drew.
I've got the power now, and there's like nothing you can do about it.
Miss Hat, you have to help me. A villain trapped me in the switcheroo machine and ran off in my body.
Oh no. That's not good at all. You see, the switch only lasts an hour before you get stuck in each other's bodies. Forever.
Forever? And you're only telling me this now?
That's why they call me Mishap.
Grace Kale, what are you doing here?
I bet she's trying to steal the switcheroo machine. Grab her now.
No!
Hi.
You have the wrong...
Yeah.
Grace!
We got you, Grace. Game's over. Now what have you done with Drew?
I am Drew!
Oh my gosh. Grace ate Drew?
I don't think that's what happened here, guys. Robbie, off now.
Thanks, Nikki. It's really me, guys. Grace zapped us both in the switcheroo machine, and now she's running loose in Cool School looking like me.
Wow, that is like extra villainy.
We don't have much time before she takes down Cool School. Come on, guys. We have a villain superhero to catch.
With no time to spare, Drew and his buddies ran out of the science lab to find Grace. Grace. Well, Grace who looks like Drew. You know what I mean. They got to the crafting room and Crafty Carol was tied up in pipe cleaners. Grace had drawn a huge mess.
Drew Pendis, ruining all my crafts. Oh, I gotta get you for this.
Drew and the gang kept running. They got to the library and...
Oh no, not Miss Booksy's library too.
Oh no, Grace had drawn the beast from Beauty and the Beast.
She drew real-life fairy tale characters too. What's next? She's having way too much fun with my pen.
Then in the gym, they found Grace. She was drawing a giant portal to Cruel School.
Cool School, you're going down.
Oh no, it's not. After her!
Ella came running, but Grace drew a banana peel. Then Robbie and Nikki came running too. Look out for the rhinos!
This pen is like so my jam.
Give it back, Grace, or...
Or what, Rufus? No weapons to save you now.
Except yours.
Drew turned on Grace's color vacuum and sucked Grace right inside.
Phew, gotcha.
Drew put Grace in the switcheroo machine. And it worked. They were back to their normal bodies.
I'm me again, woohoo!
Oh, whatever. It was like totally lame being you anyway.
Woohoo! We did it! Never been so happy to be me.
Drew Pendis, you've got a lot of explaining to do.
Not again.
Well, kids, Drew saved the day once again. Cool School was safe from superhero imposters, and Drew wasn't trapped in a villain's body forever. Moral of the story, boys and girls, be careful of switcheroo machines. They can be scary stuff. Unless, of course, you're switching your little brother for an ice cream cone. That's cool.
Hello, Jack, it's me, the Tricky Witch. I'm back, and for my revenge. Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Tricky Jack and the Revenge of the Wicked Witch. Wiggle, snap, Storytime! Tricky Jack was known as the biggest prankster in town. He was always causing trouble, like drawing on the walls, jumping in the public pool, and tying people's shoes together.
I'm the trickiest trickster in town.
One day, Jack's antics caught the attention of a sneaky witch.
That can't be right. Everyone knows I'm the trickiest trickster in town. It's because I'm a witch. That's what we do. It's in the job description. I'm gonna prove I'm the trickiest one there is. Jack can't beat me. I'm the tricky witch.
Later that day, Jack was walking on the trail back home when a mysterious figure approached him.
Whoa, what's that?
Hello, Jack. I have to warn you about something important. The Tricky Witch has heard about your pranks and wants to prove that she is the trickiest one in town.
Impossible.
The only way you can be safe from her is if you stop pulling pranks on people. Only then will she leave you alone.
No way, Angel Food Cake. Playing tricks is what I do.
You need to stop playing tricks on people. Well, if you won't listen to my advice and behave yourself, there is one way to stop the witch, but it won't work for too long.
Go on.
It's autumn, and the one thing that the witch hates more than anything is the fall harvest. She especially hates root vegetables like pumpkin, squash, potatoes, turnips.
She hates potatoes? You mean she doesn't even like French fries?
Not one bit. She doesn't even like sweet potato fries. My point is, if you aren't going to be good, you can at least try and stop her with that. But she'll be back.
Whatever. I'll be fine. I don't care if she tries to one-up me forever. I'll always be the trickiest guy there is.
Well, just in case, I will give you this to ward off the witch, should she come our way. If she touches it, she will be banished from our world and won't be able to come back until next year.
Cool, I'll take it. Ew, what's this?
It's a turnip. You know, a gourd, a root vegetable, grows in the ground, sometimes put it on salads. Have you ever eaten anything healthy, ever?
The only food I eat is candy, french fries, chocolate, and candy.
Use it to keep the witch away, but remember, she'll never truly leave you alone until you give up your prankster ways and become a good contributor to society.
Save the spiel, Jack. Ow.
Jack headed home, and once again, as Jack got close to his house, he noticed something else on the path in front of him.
Hey, you pile of scrap, out of my way.
Please, young man, can you help me up?
Let me think about it. Psych!
You just made a big mistake, young Jack, for it is I, the tricky witch.
I've heard you think you're the trickiest lady in town.
That I am. I'm the tricky witch. It's in my name.
Oh yeah? Well, what kind of tricks do you do?
Lots of tricks. I can turn butter into mud.
That's nothing. I bet you can't even make candy appear out of thin air.
Of course I can.
Ooh!
Hey, no fair. I didn't make that candy for you.
Well, I'm the one that's eating it, so it's mine now.
You're trickier than I thought. Tell you what, let's do a challenge.
Challenge? You're on.
You say you like candy? Well, let's go around from house to house looking for some and see who can get the most. Whoever has the most wins.
Well, I'm sure I'll win this one. I'm good at taking candy, but how about we raise the stakes a little bit? If I win, I get to keep all the candy you found. If you win, you get to keep all my candy.
Sounds like a deal.
Oh, too slow.
Okay, let's begin. On your mark, get set. Hey, I didn't say go yet, you cheater.
But Jack was already collecting as much candy as he could find. He found caramel sweets in an old lady's purse, took lollipops from little children, and even went directly to the source, the candy store.
Oh no! Jack just took my whole stock of chocolate sandwich cookies!
The witch was using her magic to make more candy. She really was a tricky witch.
See, there's no way I didn't win this challenge.
And Jack met the tricky witch to count up. It was pretty clear who'd won.
Ha! It looks like I win. I'm the trickiest one of all.
Wow, you sure are. I guess a bet's a bet. Here, take all my candy.
Yes, let's count up how much more candy I have now that I have yours too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! A root vegetable. Ah! I'm disappearing!
He had done it. Jack had tricked the witch.
And now you're banished. All of this candy is mine.
I may be banished for now, but you'll bet I'll be back. Nobody tricks me and gets away with it. In 1 year, I will return and get revenge.
Well, I'm glad that problem has gone away and will never bother me again.
But just when Jack thought all his problems were solved, a familiar face appeared in front of him.
What do you want?
I told you, Jack, the witch will be back and she will keep coming back again and again until she beats you. You cannot trick her forever. When her banishment ends in 1 year, she will be smarter and trickier than ever before.
Well, so will I.
That is not something to be proud of, Jack. If you keep playing tricks, you will never be free of her. She will bother you forever and ever. And if she wins, you will be her prisoner.
Where would she take me?
To where she came from, the realm of darkness, a world of ghosts and darkness and evil witches.
So I'll just have to keep tricking her forever. That's fine by me. I'll never give up my tricky ways.
You say that now, but I'm warning you, a life of trickery and rule breaking is one you will regret.
Oh yeah? Wanna bet?
No, we just went over this. Ugh. Jack was very pleased with himself. He had outsmarted an evil witch, and she wouldn't be back for another year, which for Jack felt like a long, long time. And so Jack kept pulling his pranks. Soon fall turned into winter. Woohoo! And winter turned into spring.
My allergies! Does anybody have a tissue?
I do!
Did you put pepper on this tissue?
Yes, I did.
And spring turned into summer.
Protect yourself from the sun. Buy my sunscreen.
Your sunscreen doesn't work. My whole family is burned.
I'm hilarious.
And winter turned back into fall.
Surprise!
This is unpleasant.
Soon it was October 31st yet again, exactly 1 year since Jack had last seen the tricky witch. Jack woke up and knew that the witch was going to be coming for him.
Oh boy, October 31st, the day the witch comes back. I bet I'll trick her again.
Jack was a little nervous. What if the witch beat him? As he strolled past the town's pumpkin patch.
Hello, Jack, it's me, the tricky witch. I'm back, and for my revenge.
You sure can try.
You may have tricked me last time, but this time, I'll make sure you don't have anything you can use to banish me. Empty your pockets. Perhaps we should do a classic challenge scenario. How about a race?
A race? I love racing. I'm the fastest person in the world.
Well, I'm a witch. I can move super fast.
This road isn't very long. How about instead of racing on foot, let's have a climbing contest. That way, I can keep an eye on you so you don't cheat.
And same to you. You cheated last time.
So did you, and I still won.
Enough. A climbing race it shall be. What should we climb?
How about the old patch tree? Whoever gets the top first wins.
Deal.
Oh, too slow.
Jack, this is your last chance. You don't have to challenge her. The only way to truly win is to leave her alone. Jack thought it over, but deep down, he already knew what he was going to do. Jack was a trickster through and through, and there was no way he was backing down from the witch's challenge.
Don't worry, Angel Food Cake. I got this.
At the base of the tree, Jack and the witch prepared themselves for the climb.
Okay, I'll count down. On your mark, get set, go!
And so the tricky witch started climbing as fast as she could. She climbed higher and higher and higher. So high that she couldn't even see Jack. She couldn't believe it. It looked like she was winning. But where was Jack? He was running away? Jack ran as fast as he could to the pumpkin patch nearby and started picking all the pumpkins he could. Big pumpkins, tiny pumpkins, anything he could. Then he raced back to the tree and started placing the pumpkins at the bottom. Soon there was a whole field of pumpkins at the bottom of the tree. It didn't take long for the witch to realize that Jack hadn't followed her in the race.
Hey, what's going on down there?
Looks like you've won again.
The witch slowly climbed back down the tree, but stayed at the bottom branch as the truth hit her. There was no way for her to get down without hitting one of the pumpkins.
Oh, a root vegetable. No!
What do you have to say for yourself, witch?
Darn it. There's no way for me to get down without being banished again.
I have a new idea.
What's that?
You and I will make a deal. You will never bother me again for as long as I exist. You'll never take me to your home with darkness and ghosts and stuff.
And what do I get in return?
I'll move these pumpkins away so you can get down.
The tricky witch considered Jack's words.
Okay, deal. If you move the pumpkins, I will never be able to bother you, and you'll never be allowed to enter the realm of darkness.
Deal.
You have no idea, do you?
About what?
Not every deal is as great as it seems.
Sure, whatever. Bye, witch. You'll never bother me again.
And as promised, the witch never bothered Jack again. Jack lived the rest of his life pranking people, pulling tricks, and being a troublemaker. He did so until he was a very old man, living alone and friendless. And soon Jack's life was done.
Hello, Angel Food Cake. I'm ready for you to take me to my next life.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I can't.
What do you mean?
You weren't a good person. You spent your whole life playing tricks on people.
What?
Your spirit will stay in this realm and for all of eternity, and you'll never be allowed to leave.
Well, that's fine. I can still play pranks and stuff.
Well, actually... Psych.
You're a ghost, Jack.
And in that moment, Jack realized the gravity of what he'd done. He had spent his whole life finding joy in hurting other people, and now there were consequences.
But I'll change. I'll be good. I'll do good deeds.
It's too late.
I gave you the chance to change your ways and do good deeds when you were young. But changing your mind just because you know there are consequences isn't enough. No one should be a good person because they have to be, but because they want to be.
So what do I do now?
I guess that's up to you. Jack was left to wonder about everything he did. Were all the tricks worth it? In exchange for a lifetime of fun, he now had to spend eternity trapped on Earth.
This is what I get for not learning my lesson.
And so Jack spent the rest of eternity wandering the streets watching. He's been known to prank other tricksters like he once was, so that they may not make the same mistakes.
Boo!
As time passed and Jack continued to haunt the town, his story was passed down from generation to generation. Everyone knew the story of Tricky Jack and how he was trapped on Earth forever. Afraid that he would haunt them, the townspeople treated October 31st as a special day to keep tricksters away. Families would put out candy so that children could enjoy sweets freely instead of taking them like Jack did. And they also put out pumpkins to keep the tricky witch away. The lit pumpkins were named jack-o'-lanterns in Jack's honor, like the lantern he held. This special day soon came to be known as Halloween, which we still celebrate today. The end. Wow, so that's where jack-o'-lanterns come from. So cool.
Trick or treat! Hello, Grandma.
Oh my, what a wonderful costume. You look just like that old wolf.
Why, thank you.
And you sound exactly like him.
Go on.
You even smell just like him. Gee, what a stinker. Uh-oh.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Little Red Riding Hood, The Return of the Big Bad Wolf. Wiggle, snap, story time. I'm the Big Bad Wolf. Oh! Isn't my costume awesome? I look just like that silly old wolf who thought he'd eat my grandma. She's gonna think this is hilarious. Oh, look at me, I'm the big bad wolf who stinks like cheese. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna win the costume contest this year. But meanwhile...
And voila! I look just like that silly little girl who thought she could get rid of me. Look at me, I'm Little Red Riding Hood. I'm so annoying. I think I'm the best at everything. Well, we'll see who's the best when I win the costume contest. Ha ha ha.
Yep, it was a classic Halloween switcheroo. Let's talk about this costume contest. Every year, the town had a big carnival, and the person with the winning costume got a huge prize. This year, it's a Segway. You know, the thingies that you ride around on. I want to win it for my grandma so she can go anywhere she wants. Woohoo! But first, time to trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat! It's the most wonderful time of the year. Was that? No, it couldn't be. The real Big Bad Wolf was captured long ago. There's no way he escaped. But little did Little Red know, the Big Bad Wolf was on the prowl. And he was being very bad indeed. He stole candies from babies. He knocked over Old Man Jenkins' jack-o'-lanterns.
Hey!
He even drank all of Granny Smith's prize-winning apple cider.
You rascal!
The Big Bad Wolf was all trick and no treat. The townspeople loved Halloween and this mutt was ruining it.
You're ruining Halloween.
But the very last straw was when he ate Granny Smith.
Let me out of here this instant!
Yeah, remember? The big bad wolf totally had a thing for eating grandmas.
Hello, Sheriff. It's me, Jenkins.
Old Man Jenkins, how are you?
Well, doing all right. But we've got a situation. A wolf dressed as a girl just ate Granny Smith.
A girl dressed as a wolf just ate Granny Smith?
Yes. Wait, no. It was a...
We're on it.
Hello?
Little Red Riding Hood was getting more and more frightened that the big bad wolf was in town. I had to go pick up my grandma before the carnival. Unfortunately, the only way to get there is through the super spooky woods. Extra spooky when it's Halloween, and there might be a big bad wolf on the prowl. The word had gotten out about Granny Smith, and now the whole town was looking for the culprit.
Arrest her!
It's her!
She's the one who ate Granny Smith! I saw it myself!
I'm innocent! I didn't do it! Little Red Riding Hood was in jail for eating poor old Granny Smith. It's a total mix-up. I didn't eat anybody. It's the big bad wolf who did it.
How come you fit the exact description of the perp?
I'm not a perp. Wait, what's a perp?
Perpetrator. The one who is guilty. The girl dressed like a wolf, aka you.
It was the big bad wolf, and now he's out there running around. Little Red Riding Hood was right. The big bad wolf was still out there, and he was heading straight for Grandma's house.
Trick or treat! Hello, Grandma.
Oh my, what a wonderful costume. You look just like that old wolf.
Why, thank you.
And you sound exactly like him.
Go on.
You even smell just like him. Gee, what a stinker. Uh-oh.
Hey, don't I get a phone call? I want to call my grandma.
That's sweet.
Thank you. Hello, Grandma? Grandma, it's an emergency. I'm in jail. Long story, but I have to warn you, the big bad wolf is back.
Oh, hello, Little Red Riding Hood. So good to hear from you.
It's the wolf. Sheriff, the wolf is at my grandma's. Oh, you better not eat my grandma, you mangy mutt. He hung up. Rude. Sheriff, let's go get that wolf. That's it. I'm busting out. Now, how do I do that? If I throw this, I can drag the keys toward me. Oh, great idea, me. Bullseye! Bullseye. Adios, sleepyhead. I gotta go fight some crime. Little Red Riding Hood ran all the way to her grandma's house. It was dark and scary, but she was too determined, too brave to be frightened. Okay, I was a little scared until I realized it was just part of my grandma's Halloween decorations. I made it. Time to save Grandma. Oh, Wolfie, I'm home.
Little Red, help.
Nice costume. Now let my grandma go.
No way.
Do it, you stinky wolf.
Do I really smell so bad? That's the second comment today. Hey!
Ha! Gotcha! And yeah, you smell like cheese.
Let me go!
This time, you're going to jail.
Yoo-hoo! Don't forget about me!
Granny Smith, is that you in there?
Oh, right! And you spit out Granny Smith this instant!
Okay, fine.
Heavens to Betsy! It was dark in there!
Little Red Riding Hood dragged the big bad wolf all the way back to the jail. There's your perp, Sheriff. A wolf dressed as a girl, not the other way around. Hide these so he doesn't get out, okay? See you later, Wolfie. I gotta go win that costume contest.
And first prize, a brand new Segway, goes to Little Red Riding Hood for her wolf costume. Sorry about the mix-up earlier.
No problem, Mr. Jenkins. It happens. Grandma, come try out your new Segway. Woo-hoo! Let's break out the candy. Halloween party time! And that's the story of how Little Red Riding Hood defeated the big bad wolf and saved Halloween. Wow, what a happy ending. Best Halloween ever. Let's get dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood. Let's spin the wheel. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try something else. A dress! This is from a different story. Let's spin the wheel again. Oh no, I'm not dressed in the right clothes. Let's spin the wheel again. A red coat. So pretty. What do we need next? Will you help me? Let's spin the wheel again. This is the wrong color. Let's spin the wheel again. This is perfect. What's the last thing we need? A red hood. Let's spin the wheel. This doesn't look right. Let's try something else. The outfit is complete. So cute. I couldn't have done it without you. Hey everyone, welcome to Sweet's Cafe. He always has the best stories and he's an amazing chef. I can't wait to hear what he's gonna tell us about today.
Welcome to Sweet's Cafe. The tale of Sleeping Beauty and the super berry pancakes and groovy smoothie.
Oh no!
What did you do to me?
What, you've never been cursed before? Here's how it works.
I pricked my finger! Oh no, I'm getting sleepy. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Rosie. You're here just in time, before everyone gets here and the madness begins.
This is what it's like before the madness? There's so many people here at the cafe.
What can I say? People love having a sweetlicious breakfast before they start their day. It's my famous super berry pancakes and groovy smoothies. Perfect to wake up to. Worked for Sleeping Beauty.
The Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah, you know her?
The Sleeping Beauty that got cursed by a witch to one day fall asleep and never wake up?
That's right. But then she woke up thanks to my super berry pancakes and groovy smoothie.
That's not what happened. She woke up because a prince kissed her.
She woke up from a prince's kiss? Seriously?
A kiss?
A kiss? No, it was definitely my super berry pancakes and groovy smoothie that woke Sleeping Beauty up. Who, by the way, didn't let anyone else sleep because what she loved most of all was playing her drums.
She was a drummer? This is gonna be good.
Are you ready? Let's go! Pound the table, clap your hands, off we go to Magic Lands. Stir the batter, lick the spoon, hold on tight, we'll be there soon! Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess that loved to play the drums. Everyone in the kingdom loved her, even though nobody could ever get a good night's sleep.
She kind of looks like me.
Now that you mention it, she does look a little bit like you. One day, it was almost time for the princess's birthday, and she was going to have a huge party.
Did you invite everybody, Dad?
Of course, honey.
Are you sure you didn't forget anyone?
I didn't forget anybody. And everybody is so happy and tired. I mean, excited. Very excited, dear.
But that wasn't completely true. Everyone in the kingdom was invited, except for one person.
I do not want to invite that mean lady who lives in the tower at the edge of town.
Yeah, she's cooking in a giant cauldron and flying around on a broomstick and always picking her nose.
And then she eats it. Something about her just gives me the creeps.
Oh, that lady wasn't just any old lady. She was a sorceress. That's kind of like a witch, but way scarier.
I can't believe everyone in the kingdom is invited to that birthday party except for me. They'll be sorry. Very, very sorry.
When the day of the party came, everyone was having a great time.
This is so much fun.
Quiet, everybody. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The princess's royal solo. Hopefully, it will be brief.
Oh no. Who's ready to rock? Let's rock and
I think she's done. Wow.
I've come to crash this party and put a curse on your beloved princess.
Oh no!
What did you do to me?
What, you've never been cursed before?
Here's how it works. One day, you'll prick your finger. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it will happen. And when it does, you will fall fast asleep.
That doesn't sound so bad.
This isn't just any sleep, it's a cursed sleep. And you won't wake up ever again. Toodaloo, and sweet dreams, Sleeping Beauty.
That's awful. But what if the princess is very careful that she doesn't get pricked by something?
She just needs to make extra super duper sure that she doesn't touch anything sharp.
Yep, the king and queen thought that too. So they decided that if they stopped the princess from touching anything sharp, they would be able to stop the spell from happening.
So sorry, my dear.
No more running outside. Blades of grass have edges.
And no more playing ball.
What? It's a ball. It's round. It doesn't have any points.
Better safe than sorry. And no more playing the drums with sticks.
What? How can I play drums without sticks?
Here, my love, put these on. There we have it. This should protect you.
What use is being awake if I can't do anything fun?
After that day, the king commanded to get rid of all the drumsticks in his kingdom. The only thing they allowed the princess to do was take piano lessons.
What? Piano? But it's so...
Do you prefer violin?
No.
Great! You will love it.
Now let's hear Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Yes, that's very good. Bravo.
I could play a lot better without these oven mitts.
Sorry, it's by the order of the king and queen. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next week.
I just miss my drums so much. What's the worst that could happen? But where can I get 2 nice sticks? Hey, those branches look perfect. Let me just grab some and play a song real quick. Oh no, I'm getting sleepy.
And just like that, the curse took effect and the princess fell asleep. The king and queen found her and were totally heartbroken.
Oh no!
Our daughter!
They brought her back to her bed and tucked her in.
Maybe one day some hero will wake her, but until then, if our princess is sleeping, then so shall we.
Everybody in the kingdom was so tired from not being able to sleep for so long, so they all fell asleep just like Sleeping Beauty. Meanwhile, just outside the kingdom, I set up my food truck looking for hungry customers. Turned out to be pretty bad timing. Everyone was asleep, but one day somebody showed up.
Greetings, I am Prince Charming. And I have heard tales of a beautiful maiden cast under a deep slumber by an evil enchantress.
Huh?
I've come to rescue Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, great! Well, if you wake her up, she's going to be starving. Why don't you bring her something to eat?
That's a great idea. Something sweet, please.
Today's special is my famous super berry pancakes and groovy smoothie. Coming right up! Ta-da! She's going to love them! Ooh, don't forget the super sticky syrup. Good luck! Everything you need to save the day is in that bag.
Thank you.
And when she wakes up, please give her this present from me.
Will do. Excuse me, my little monkey chef friend. Which way to the princess?
That's easy. Just follow the noise.
The noise?
You'll see. Ooh, and also download my app, Noodle Maps, to your smartphone.
Aha! That must be the noise.
Will the prince be able to remove this spell and stop the evil sorceress?
How does the princess wake up?
All right, back to the story.
Oh, princess, princess, where are you? At last, I can hear you. I'm on my way.
Let's see. Noodle Map says...
At the fork in the road, go right.
Okay, I will go to the right. Doesn't look too scary. Although it sounds a little scary. Whoa!
Roar! Give me your money!
Money? I don't have any money.
Just kidding. I'm a lion. I don't need money, but I am pretty hungry.
Sorry, buddy. I've got no food to give away. Okay, I was just kidding too.
I've got some blueberry pancakes. You can have one.
Wow, from Sweets Cafe?
You know Sweets?
Of course, he's a legend. Gimme. So good. Okay, I'll let you pass without eating you.
Thanks, I guess.
Meanwhile, in the middle of the Sleepy Kingdom, Sleeping Beauty was continuing to snooze away.
Pass me that basketball.
Here, catch.
What? No! Will the prince get there soon?
It takes a while to find your way through a mystical forest.
A faster route has been found.
Hello. You can only cross my bridge if you answer my riddle.
Ooh, I love riddles.
It's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be scary.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, here we go. What kind of cake can you eat for breakfast? And it's always round. You have 3 guesses. And if you're wrong, I'll cast a terrible spell on you.
Ooh, that is scary.
Okay. How about carrot cake?
You could eat carrots for breakfast?
Wrong. It's not always round. Try again.
Round. What is round? A wheel!
A wheel of a car!
That's not even a cake! Wrong again. You have 1 chance left.
Uh-oh.
It's nasty spell time.
Pancake.
Huh?
Pancake.
Oh, good thinking, Noodle! Maybe if I offer him a pancake, he'll let me go. Would you like a pancake?
Ah, you solved it! A pancake is a cake you eat for breakfast, and it's round.
Ha! Now step aside, my little snaky friend.
Speaking of pancakes, give me one.
What?
I solved the riddle.
Look, I could still cast a spell on you if I wanted to. Just give me a pancake and I'll leave you alone.
Fine.
Yum. Later.
Wow, the snoring is so loud. I must be close.
Thank you for your help, my trusty steed.
Sure. Could I have a pancake? They look really good.
If anyone deserves one, it's you.
Wish me luck.
You're trespassing in my kingdom.
This isn't your kingdom. It's Sleeping Beauty's. Somebody put a terrible curse on her and put her to sleep.
Who do you think cursed her? It was me! And now I'll put you to sleep forever too!
Hold on, I know how this works by now. Let's just skip all the threats and the riddles. You can have one of my pancakes and I'll be on my way.
Pancakes? Yuck! I prefer waffles!
Uh-oh. Oh no! What do I do?
Everything you need to save the day is in that bag.
But she doesn't like pancakes, and the smoothie is for Sleeping Beauty.
Don't forget the super sticky syrup.
Of course!
Hey you, sorceress lady.
Take this!
Ah! It's so sticky!
After the sticky, sorceress, keep straight.
Get back here, you! Ah!
I've found you! Maybe I better make this more romantic first. only one pancake left. We'll just have to split it.
That smells so good.
You're awake!
Yeah, how long was I out?
It's been a long time. I came all this way to rescue you.
I defeated the evil sorceress, and I brought some breakfast.
Wow, my hero. I'm starved. OMG! This is the best smoothie ever! Where did you get this?
My friend Sweets made it.
Whoa, he is my hero.
What about me?
Don't worry, you're a good tip.
Oh, and Sweets wanted me to give you this present.
Yay!
Drumsticks?
Perfect!
The Prince and Sleeping Beauty lived happily ever after. And you know what they always loved for breakfast? Super berry pancakes and my groovy smoothie. And everybody woke up thanks to Sleeping Beauty's super loud drumming. And they had never been so excited to hear her music. The end.
Sweets, your cooking saved the day.
It's the best way to wake up.
What a great story. I'll bet Sweets has so many more. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any. Bye.
Here goes nothing.
Ah! Monster!
It's time for a brand new adventure with Drew Pendis and his Mighty Pen Ultimate.
In today's story, Drew and his friends are dressed to thrill. Things were getting kind of fun and spooky at Cool School. Everybody was hanging up decorations and carving pumpkins.
And most importantly, we got ready for the costume contest.
Ooh, let's do something as a group. We've totally got to win this year. What should we do?
Let's not be monsters. I don't want to be scared.
What if you're the monster, Robbie? Then you won't be scared of any of us.
As long as I don't look in a mirror, that could work.
You can be Frankenstein's monster.
I'll be Dr. Frankenstein. Nikki, you can be Igor.
I'll be the Bride of Frankenstein.
Let's get started drawing and painting these costumes.
Let's do it.
Meanwhile, Cruel School was also getting ready, although they always look kind of spooky.
I want us to do vampire costumes.
I think we should be werewolves.
No, we should be zombies.
What about unicorns? They're so pretty.
The more time we spend arguing, the less time we have to make these costumes.
Ugh, as much as I hate to say it, Ray's right. We need to just pick one.
Fine, we could be vampires, but only if I get to
I get to be Dracula. Dibs. I called it.
No fair.
Too bad. I'll be Dracula, and you can all be my vampire bat sidekicks.
Can Dracula have a unicorn sidekick too?
No unicorns, Timmy.
Wait, Ella, you need one more thing.
Perfect! And now it's time for our monster.
Nice job.
How do I look?
Great, want me to draw a mirror?
No, I trust you.
Now it's time to work on our act.
Do you guys know how to sing Puttin' on the Ritz?
Meanwhile, the Cruel School gang was getting dressed in their costumes, but something wasn't right with Ray.
Are you okay, Ray? You seem tired.
I'm fine. Somebody help me put on my cape.
I could barely move my arms with these wings tied to them. It's driving me batty.
This was not a good idea.
Finally, it was the night of the big costume party.
Dean Mean, are you supposed to be a kitty cat?
No, I'm a lion. The costume shop was sold out of manes and fangs, okay?
All right, everyone, settle down. It's time to start the show. First up, the kindergartners.
Ah, I can't help it. They're too cute. I have to give them a 9 out of 10.
I told you guys we should have been unicorns.
So the costume contest continued. There were mummies and wizards. And nobody was quite sure what Frankie was dressed as. But then it was time for Drew and his friends.
Welcome to my lab. I'll just draw some switches. Igor, flip the switch. It's alive!
Ah, Frankenstein!
Actually, Frankenstein was the name of the doctor, not the monster.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Happy Halloween!
Great special effects.
Excellent craftsmanship.
Actually, a little scary.
10 out of 10.
Great job, guys! Let's take a selfie! Look how great we look!
I didn't want to see myself. I'm a monster.
And now it's time for Ray and friends from Cruel School.
This better be good.
Why are you booing too?
I thought we were just making ghost sounds.
This is terrible. Where's your Dracula?
Where's Ray?
I don't know, he just disappeared.
Ugh, just keep flapping those wings.
Sorry kids, you're missing your star. That means the winner is Drew and friends from Cool School.
Aw, thanks everybody!
Sorry if anyone got scared, especially me.
What happened out there?
Ray disappeared right before the show.
So lame.
Grr, when I find him, he's getting detention for the rest of the year. Scratch that. The rest of every year.
Hey guys, is Ray alright?
Who cares?
We lost because of him.
He's still your friend. You should be worried if he's missing.
Whatever, I'm going home to eat candy and feel better.
Well, I want to make sure he's okay. I'm gonna look for him. Ray, are you around here? Ray, wake up! Where am I? You fell asleep in this broom closet. You missed the whole costume contest. Oh man, I'm just so tired. I haven't been sleeping all week. I've been too scared. Why? What are you scared of? I can't tell you. You'll make fun of me. How about this? I'll tell you something that I'm scared of, and you can tell me what you're scared of. We'll say it at the same time. Deal? Okay. 1, 2, 3. There's a monster in my juice. Wait, what? You're afraid of orange juice? I hate the pulp. It just tastes so weird. But hold on. You think there's a monster in your room? Yeah. Every night when I'm trying to fall asleep, I start hearing footsteps. It's so scary. I haven't slept in days. Okay, I have an idea. I'll come over to your house for a sleepover tonight. If there's a monster in your room, we'll catch it. Really? You would help me? Sure, let's catch that monster.
Let's see what happens next.
Okay, Drew, we're almost there. Now don't get into any trouble. That Ray Blank can be a bad influence.
Don't worry, Mom. We're just gonna play some games, watch some TV. We are definitely not trying to capture a monster in the middle of the night.
What?
Nothing. Thanks for letting my friend Drew have a sleepover tonight.
Of course, Ray. Now remember that Drew Pendis can be a good influence, so don't learn anything nice from him. You're supposed to be a bad guy.
Don't worry. I promise I won't learn to be nice. He's here! Hi, Mrs. Pendis.
Hi, Ray. Hope you boys have fun tonight.
Ew, Mom, you're embarrassing me.
That's part of my job. Now I'll pick you up tomorrow. I love you.
Wow, Ray, your house is pretty cool. Bad guys don't have houses. We have lairs. Nice to meet you, Mr. Blank.
Please, call me Mel.
Dinner time, everyone.
Uh-oh. Since you're evil, do you eat gross things for dinner? I don't want to eat bugs.
Here you go, Drew.
Oh, spaghetti. That's good.
Yep, I stole it from a kid in the park.
Did he cry?
Sure did. Ha 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 ha.
Come on, Drew. Let's eat up so we can catch that monster.
What?
Nothing. Okay, Ray, tell me exactly what's been going on. I always like to have a glass of milk next to my bed before I go to sleep. But every night, after the lights go out, I hear footsteps. So I hide under the covers. Then when I wake up in the morning, the glass of milk is empty. It's a monster, I just know it. That's weird. But this time, we'll be ready. Looks like we're out of milk. Oh well, this will have to do. Ah, orange juice! Get that away from me! Oh yeah, I forgot. You're afraid of orange juice.
The pulp just tastes so weird, alright? Well, too bad. We're both facing our fears tonight. Let's go. Okay, fine. Let's be brave.
Drew took out his mighty penultimate and turned into the stupendous Drupendous.
Here's the plan. I'll draw a decoy in your bed. Then we'll hide behind that junk and see what happens. Is that what you think I look like? It doesn't have to look perfect. Let's get this under your covers. Then turn off the lights. And now we'll keep watch. You've really got to clean your room, Ray. Shh! Any minute now, I promise. Ray, it's been a while. Are you sure something's gonna happen? Look, the closet door. A monster. I told you.
Okay, you've got this. Time for a big scare. But first, a glass of milk. Orange juice with pulp? Ah!
Now! Gotcha!
Ah! I'm scared!
Wait, you're scared? But you're a monster!
I know, but I'm not scary enough.
Yeah, you do look kinda cute.
Cute? Oh no! I'm a failure!
What do you mean?
I'm just a kid in monster school. I've got to scare a certain number of people to earn my stripes. You know, because monsters with stripes are always scarier.
Have you been drinking my milk every night?
Yeah, my mom says that milk makes you big and strong. I'm tiny and cuddly, so I thought some milk would help. Listen to my roar. Roar! See? Not scary at all.
So you're just a kid like us? Doing well in school is tough. I get it. And you just want to grow up. Here, I'll draw some milk for you.
Gee, thanks. Now I just need to find somebody to scare so I can get a good grade. If I fail another scaring test, I could get detention.
You get detention too? I know what that's like. Okay, I've got somebody who could really use a good scare.
Oh, Mama, I hope you're proud of me. I'm trying so hard to be a good dean, and I just want Miss Booksy to respect me.
Here goes nothing.
Ah! Monster!
Yes! Earn my stripes! It worked!
Moral of the story, kids, don't be scared of monsters. They probably just want some milk. Oh, and when it comes to orange juice, pulp isn't so bad.
It's really not.
Ow!
What's the matter? You don't like dodgeball?
I like dodgeball just fine, but we weren't playing dodgeball. You simply threw the ball at my head.
Yeah, monster, run!
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Frankenstein Makes a Monster. Wiggle, snap, story time. Hi, I'm Mary Shelley Frankenstein, sister to the world's biggest mischief-making little brother, Victor Frankenstein.
That's Dr. Frankenstein.
He's not a doctor, obviously. He's 10.
10 and a half.
Anyway, one day he was bored, and when Victor Frankenstein gets bored, bad things happen. For example, one time he filled all my shoes with slime.
Ew!
Victor! And then one time he put baking soda and vinegar in his teacher's coffee. And yeah, it exploded.
Victor!
And this one time, oh, this is really bad, he put glue on the toilet seat and my dad got stuck.
Victor!
So like I was saying, bored Victor equals bad Victor, and that's how the story begins.
I'm bored! I want to make something. Something big, something bad, something epic. I know! Today I'm gonna create a monster!
Victor went down to his laboratory, aka our basement, and got to work. That's where he did all his experiments.
Some fishing hooks, I can use those. Slinky, check. Some nuts and bolts and screws and stuff, sure. Modeling clay, finger paints, glue, grandpa's toupee, perfect. A garbage can, some brooms, a mop, googly eyes, a couple of my sister's patriotic girl dolls, my old teddy bear, Mr. Teddy Puff Puff. Wait, no, I didn't mean it, Mr. Teddy Puff Puff. Promise. Forgive me? I love you too, Teddy.
Aw, that's sweet. But don't be fooled. Victor was up to a seriously naughty scheme.
Now back to my seriously naughty scheme. It's time to create my monster. A monster that will wreak havoc and destroy the whole world. Oh no, don't be scared, Mr. Teddy Puff Puff. My monster won't destroy you. Now, time to work.
Victor worked all day into the night, not even stopping for snack time. He snipped, ripped, chopped, glued, fastened, refastened, attached thingamabobs and whatchamacallits until finally he was satisfied.
My monster! Now to bring him to life. It's alive! Okay, I thought that would work. It's alive? How do I turn this thing on? It's alive! Yes! And now we will unleash chaos onto the world! Oh, are you hungry? Let's see, what do monsters eat? There's some leftover meatloaf in here. It's really gnarly, so you might like that.
Nom 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 nom.
Okay, you get enough to eat yet? We have to go wreak havoc and chaos and stuff. Whoa, awesome! Hey, wait for me!
Victor! You stop right there, young man. Who made this mess?
My monster did it?
Right, sure. A monster did it. Well, guess who's going to clean it up?
Me?
That's right.
But...
Oh, no buts?
But there was a but. A big one. A real, live monster was on the loose. But really, he was probably more afraid than anyone. The world was brand new to him, and he couldn't help but be frightened. Finally, he found a nice resting spot and fell asleep. Okay, so maybe it wasn't such a good resting spot because during recess, the jungle gym is a pretty happening spot. And it wasn't very long until... Ah! And that woke the monster. The monster felt a little bit safer in the woods. He sat there and watched the playground waiting for the kids to leave. A bell rang and the kids left, but then an older group of kids came out, including me. Ow!
What's the matter? You don't like dodgeball?
I like dodgeball just fine, but we weren't playing dodgeball. You simply threw the ball at my head. See, that I don't like.
Whatever, Mary Shelley Stinkenstein.
That's not my name.
Mary Shelley Stinkenstein. Mary Shelley Stinkenstein. Ah! Monster, run!
Thank you for chasing away those bullies, but I have to ask, are you a nice monster or a mean monster? Okay, I'm gonna take a wild, possibly dangerous guess and say that you seem like a nice monster. I'm Mary. Repeat after me. Monster. Monster. Monster.
Mon.
Okay, that's pretty close. Now add the stir. Monster.
Monster.
Great. Okay, I should really teach you some more words, but that took like an hour, so let's move on to something else. How about some social skills? Let's try a handshake. Now, we put our hands together, and then we shake. Okay, you're doing really great, but can you put me down? Good, thanks. All right, it's time for me to go home for dinner. Do you think you'll be okay here for tonight? Yeah, you better come with me. I'll hide you in my old playhouse. But by the time I got home and the monster was all settled in, news had gotten out.
Reports of the mystery monster have been coming in all day. From people like this gentleman.
I nearly ran him over in my car last night. I don't know if my insurance would have covered that.
And these innocent children.
I was just minding my own business when he tried to hit me with a ball.
City officials are urging citizens to stay inside and lock your doors. But some local vigilantes want to take matters into their own hands.
Yeah, we're gonna get that monster.
I ain't afraid of no monster.
Uh-oh.
According to eyewitness reports, the monster has caused over $11,000 in damage. And an old-fashioned pitchfork and torch-wielding gang of locals has sworn to capture the beast.
Yeah!
Back to you, Chuck.
Oh dear.
I told you it was the monster that wrecked the kitchen.
Go to bed, Victor.
Well, I couldn't just leave the monster outside in my old playhouse, not with a bunch of vigilantes out there hunting him. Shh, okay, you can sleep in here, but you have to be quiet. Aw, that's sweet. Now, do you want the top bunk or the bottom? Oh, you're not sleepy? Do you want to play a game? So we played some games. We played Twister, Right Foot Blue. Close enough. Jenga, Jenga, Jenga. Then we went full on slumber party and did spa night.
I thought I heard my monster in here.
Your monster?
Yeah, I created him in the basement. What's he doing with all that gunk on his face?
We were having a spa night.
What? Monsters don't do spa nights? Monsters are supposed to be ferocious and fierce and wreak havoc.
He's not that kind of monster. I found him in the woods by the playground. He saved me from bullies, and now there are bullies looking for him. We have to protect our monster.
Our monster? I think you mean my monster. He's coming with me.
No way! Hey!
Hey, keep it down in there.
Quick, hide the monster.
What on earth is going on in here?
Nothing, Mom.
Yep, nothing to see here.
What was that?
Oh, my stomach. I don't think that leftover meatloaf sat too well with me, but I'll be okay.
Okay, well, time for bed.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, Mom.
Now.
Meatloaf!
You sure you're okay?
Yep. Good night. See ya mañana. Bye.
Okay. Good night.
Phew, that was close.
We can't keep him here. There's no way Mom and Dad will let us keep a monster.
True.
But we can't take him outside either. The vigilante bully gang is looking for him. What if they hurt him?
But he's a monster. He could just destroy the gang. Easy peasy.
You seem to be forgetting that he's not the destructive, dangerous type. He's a big, sweet softie. Look.
Yeah, I guess he's not gonna wreak any havoc. Hey, I know. Let's take him to Professor Weirdly's house. She'll know what to do.
Great idea. Science teachers for the win. Okay, now how do we get him out of here without attracting attention?
Of course.
Perfect.
Let's go.
So we set out into the night with our monster. It was a little scary, but there's no time to fear when you're on a mission. Super brave, right? Well, that was all about to change. We didn't know it yet, but the vigilante gang was closing in. So all was going according to plan. We were on our way to see Professor Weirdly, the science teacher at our school. She would know what to do with the STEM project gone awry. Okay, cool. I can see Professor Weirdly's house. We're almost there.
Is that what I think it is?
Yep. What do we do now?
We could blast them with a giant water balloon or some other projectiles. Or we could just cast a protective force field around ourselves. Ooh, or we could sick a giant robot on them.
Or we could run.
That's always an option.
Let's go.
What do we have here?
Oh, hi, sir. Nice weather we're having, huh?
What are you kids doing out here this time of night?
Who, us?
Yes, you.
We're just out for a little evening stroll. And you?
I'm out looking for that monster that's been terrorizing the town.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about that. Have you, Victor?
No, Mary, not a word. A monster, you say?
Who's that? I said, who's that?
Oh, her? Yes, that's our grandma. Yep, old granny.
But don't bother trying to talk to her. She's hard of hearing.
Granny, we're just telling this nice pitchfork-wielding gentleman that you're a little hard of hearing. Well, I guess it's our bedtime. Good night. Excuse us. Oh, hi guys. We were just leaving. Come on, Granny. Seemed too easy, right? We were just gonna walk away, but then suddenly we heard... Come on, Gran. Time for bed. Yeah, that's a kitty. Let's go. But the monster, being a big old sweetheart, jumped into the tree to rescue the kitten. Great.
Wow, your granny sure is spry.
Hey, she saved the kitten.
Okay, Granny, good job. Now let's go. Uh-oh.
That's him. That's the monster. Get him.
The gang was all riled up, and things were getting very scary. One guy swung his pitchfork up at the monster.
Ha, I'll get ya.
But he missed. Phew. But then it landed.
Ah, hey, you stuck me.
And that guy had been waving around a torch, so when he got poked with the pitchfork, he accidentally lit another guy's pants on fire. It was chaos!
Finally!
We could have just run away at that point, but the monster was such a big old sweetie that he just had to jump down and help.
That's better.
Phew, thanks.
Hey, wait, he's being nice.
Monsters aren't nice.
Well, this one is. He protected me from bullies. He rescued that kitten, and now he's helping you.
Yeah, and I created him specifically to be a supervillain too. I don't know what went wrong.
So will you guys leave him alone now?
Are you sure he's good?
Look at him.
Yeah, okay. We'll let you go.
But you all better get home soon. It's late.
We know. Just one more stop. Come on, guys. Let's go to Professor Weirdly's.
And Victor, you say you made this all by yourself?
Yep. Awesome, right?
Very impressive.
Where will you keep him, Professor?
I think he'll be happy at school. He can live in the lab.
So from that night on, our monster lived in Professor Weirdly's science lab at the school. It was great. He took care of the class pets. He helped kids with their homework. Well, he tried anyway. He was the best school monster ever, and Victor and I got to see him every day. It was awesome.
Yeah, but next time I'll create a super bad monster that wreaks havoc and mayhem and destruction and...
Oh boy, here we go. The end. Aw, so the monster got to live happily ever after. All I have in here is raisins and candy corn. Yuck! What happened to all my good candy? I know exactly what to do. We'll have to catch that candy crook and teach him a lesson.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Sleepy Hollow. Wiggle, snap, Storytime! I'm Katrina Von Tassel, and I live in a quiet town called Sleepy Hollow. The town is full of silly ghosts and ghouls. These guys are real pests. Sleepy Hollow is the best place to celebrate Halloween. Not only because of the ghosts. The main reason is the town is numero uno for trick-or-treating. All of the neighbors give out the best candy. I can't wait. Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Don't cry. It's only me, Ichabod.
Seriously, Ichabod, that was so candy corny.
Are you ready to go trick-or-treating?
Yeah, let's do it. So off we went. Trick-or-treating was so much fun. My arm is getting sore from carrying all this candy.
Mine too. Let's go home so we can split it up.
Yeah, sweet and sours, chocolates, chewy things, and then the gross stuff. Yuck, like candy corn, and who eats raisins on Halloween? Ew. Ah, hey, watch it!
Why, hello. Looks like you did very well this year. May I take a closer look at your candy?
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Looks like you've got my favorites. Chocolates, chewies, and my horse loves the sweet and sours. Don't you, Mr. Horse?
No, sir. I don't like it.
Eek! That horse talks! Scariest thing ever.
Katrina, we should get out of here.
Yeah, nice meeting you, whoever you are. Well, that was weird. Let's go home, pronto. Phew, we made it home. Wait a minute. What happened to all my good candy? All I have in here is raisins and candy corn. Yuck!
We were duped. The person on that horse took all my favorites too. What do we do?
I know exactly what to do. We'll have to catch that candy crook and teach him a lesson. Okay, Ichabod. The only way to catch this candy crook is to remember what he looked like. Let's think.
I remember the suspect wore a long woolly hat.
Okay. I also remember seeing gray hair.
There was a sloppy pumpkin head.
And this person had a strange voice.
And they rode a talking horse.
That scary Mr. Horse! Who could it be? Let's go back out and catch this thief! We need to find townsfolk who have gray hair and are avid equestrians. You know, horse riders. And off they went, back into the cold and windy night, knocking on the doors of people who had gray hair. First stop, Red Riding Hood's grandma's house.
Oh, hello, children. It's a little late for trick-or-treating. Here, how about some mints?
No thanks. But can you answer a quick question? When was the last time you rode a horse?
Oh, well, let's see. It must have been about, 50 years ago. Well, that's right. I remember I was just about to go.
Happy Halloween!
Mr. John.
That's definitely not our suspect. Let's visit Cinderella's evil stepmother.
What do you want? I'm all out of candy.
Oh, we're not here to trick or treat.
Yes, we're just here to ask you a friendly question.
All right, fine, but make it quick.
When was the last time you rode a horse, and where were you approximately at 7:30 tonight?
Can't you count? That's 2 questions. First, I haven't been on a horse since I was 8 years old. And second, I was home watching Wheel of Fortune. Now goodbye.
Who else in this town has gray hair?
I know of one more person.
Who's there?
Trick or treat, Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, hello.
What's that in your hair?
Oh, this? Just some pumpkin stuff. But here, I've got lots of candy. Take some and go home.
Hey, where did you get that?
Oh, around town, different places.
Wait a minute. Woolly hat.
Gray hair.
Pumpkin guts.
You are so busted, Rumpelstiltskin! You took all of our candy tonight!
Oh, I'm sorry! I just, ran out of candy and needed more to give out to the trick-or-treaters. Yeah, that's it.
That is no excuse.
Yeah, it's a totally lame-o excuse. Stealing candy is not allowed in Sleepy Hollow.
Hey, looks like you caught the candy thief. Nice work, kids.
Thanks, officer.
I didn't mean any trouble.
Sorry, Rumpy. Rules are rules. For stealing candy, you gotta wear this lovely holiday sweater for the next 3 months.
Oh man!
Hooray!
Halloween case of the Candy Crook solved. And that's the end of the story. I'm so glad they solved the mystery. And now they can celebrate with candy.